Hey everyone, it's Shane. Okay, so let's say that this is your main site. Okay, it's you have a site about cars, and this is your main site that you're going to be selling your products on. And let's say that you have another niche site on your computer. Say you have the cars niche site on your hard drive, and you really don't want to buy another domain for that site, and you'd rather just add it to this site, okay, as opposed to going buying a brand new domain for it. So let's say you have a car blog niche, one of the niche sites on your computer, and you want to add it to this site. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we need to do first is log into our cPanel account for our main site. Okay, now I'm going to go down to File Manager. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because I have the cars niche site backed up with Duplicator. Okay, so I'm going to be installing that site here. Okay, and it uses Duplicator. So I'm going to click Go. Okay, now this is my main site, and like I said, I wanted to add the cars niche blog to this site. I don't want to have to go get a domain. So what I'm going to do is click create new folder, and I'm going to call this car, I'll just call it car blog. Okay, so I created a new folder. So I'm going to go inside this folder. This is where I'm going to upload the car niche site or the blog that's on my hard drive that I don't want to have to go get a new domain for. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and click on upload. Now what I'm going to do now is browse to the location where I have that niche site on my hard drive. Okay, so here is my car niche site blog files. Just to give you guys what this is, well, I can't show you yet, but this is my car niche site blog files that I have on my computer, and here's the duplicator install file. So I'm going to go inside there, and I'm going to upload this back up here. So I'm going to click open, and I'm also going to upload the
Pinging
installer.
complete.
You can just ignore the voices that are coming in. That's my software. Okay, so I'm going to upload this, right? And I need to go ahead and go create a new database for this while this is uploading. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to my cPanel home, and I need to go down to, whatever you do, don't close this out, okay? So just kind of switch back over in browser tabs and go down to MySQL Database Wizard. So I'm just going to call it car B. You can name it whatever you like. This is the database user. I'm going to name it the same. I'm going to generate a password. Okay, make sure you copy that password down to a notepad. Click create user. Okay, now you want to make sure and copy this information to your notepad. Next, click all privileges and then click next step. Okay, you're done with the database, so you can click here to go back home. Now we need to jump back over in our browser tab, and you can see that our files have uploaded. Now we're going to click this link to go back. Okay, now here we are in your file manager in the car blog or the blog subfolder that we created. Okay, now we're ready to install this site. Okay, in our browser tab, we opened up a new browser tab, and we navigated to whatever you called your folder /installer.php. Now we're just going to put in our information. Okay, put in our database name and username. They're both the same. Once you have your information in here, you can click test connection. Okay, it'll say success if you got it correctly. Then click close. Check the box down at the bottom. Click run deployment. Then click OK. Next, you're going to click run update. Okay, now that your site is installed, what you're going to do is click on Save Permalinks. Make sure to open this up in a new tab. So just open that up in a new tab to save your permalinks. Okay, now we're going to log in with the details that you have for this niche site or this blog that you're adding to your main site. So I'm just going to log in with the details for that site. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down and click Save Changes to resave the permalink structure. And now up in this area, Duplicator is telling me that I need to delete the install files, so I'm going to click Remove Files now. Okay, we're all done. Don't worry about this red thing here. You're all done. Okay, so now you have the niche site in a subfolder on your main domain, which is our main site. Okay, now we need to add this site that we just installed, this niche site. We need to add it to this site so that if somebody visits our main site here, they can find this blog. So let's just add it to it. So we need to log into the WP admin of this site. Now, when we're going to add our niche site to this site, niche site that we just installed in the subfolder, to our main site here, I don't know what theme you're going to be using, so things may be a little bit different when I show you the next steps. Okay, for this we're running on the shop clone theme, but for the main it's mainly going to be all the same. So what I'm going to do is go to Appearance, and I'm going to go to Menus. And basically what we're going to be doing is putting a link to this car blog on our main site. Okay, so what we're going to do is click on Links, and we need to make a link. Okay, so we're going to type in the URL to this niche blog that we added to our main site. So it's going to be in the subfolder name that you named it. So it's going to be your main domain / whatever you named this folder when you installed it. Okay, so we'll put that link here, that URL, and then we're going to name this menu item. So I'm just going to call it car blog. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and put the link here. So just give you an idea, what this is going to be your main domain.com, whatever, / whatever you named the folder. Okay. Okay, now we're going to click Add to Menu. Okay, you want to make sure you have the right menu selected here. So if we take a look at our main site, in the menu that we have right now, these are the menu options that we have right now. Okay. So we're back here, and I'm going to keep the car blog at the end. So I'm going to click Save Menu. Now if we refresh our site here, you'll see that our car blog link is right here. So let's say a customer clicks on this. Now the only bad thing about this is we really need to, we got to set that permalink structure, sorry. Let me go back and do that. The reason why it's doing that is because I named it wrong. So I need to go and edit this. Okay, I just put the URL in wrong. Okay. Like I said, the other, well crap, let's see, what am I doing wrong here? I keep putting it in wrong, I guess. There we go. So let's go back and take a look. So our car blog, we have car blog here in our menu. So if your customer's on your site looking around and they click on car blog, it just takes them to their car blog. Okay. Now the only bad thing about that is you need to put some kind of function where they can go back, or this needs to be opened up in a new tab. But that's how you add a site to your main site. Okay, so what you would do is, so when your customer clicks on your car blog, what you would do is come into this site and put a back button. Okay, put a back somewhere in the menu. Okay, and what you would do is, here we are back in our niche site that we just installed. Okay, this site. What we would do is go to Menu in this site, and we're going to create a link. Okay, we're going to put the link into our main site. Okay, our main site, and we're going to put the link text something like back to main site, something to that effect, okay? And we're going to add that to our menu, and I'm going to put it here. Now you can see that we're in the category menu, so I should be putting this in a different menu. We need to be putting it in the main menu. So what I'm going to do is up here I'm going to select the top menu. Okay, I'm selecting this menu and I'm going to put the backlink here. And I'm going to bring this back up here at the top because I really want it to be right here, I think. So I'm going to save that. Okay, so let's try it out. So if somebody goes to car blog from the main site, they can see the blog, and they have a link here to go back to the main site. And we're back to our main site. So that's the basic way of doing it. If you have a niche site on your computer and you don't want to buy a domain for it and you want to add it to one of your main domains, that's the process of going about it. I hope that helps, guys.